What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Ty's Nuggets. I hope you guys had an awesome week. Things went well for you and you've been shown favor upon your life. So today, I am back with another video, a follow-up to my last video about the online dating. So I said I was going to get online, pick a site, and go from there, and I'll tell you guys how it went. All right, so I decided to go with Plenty of Fish because I had been on there before and I was like, it was okay, a little overwhelming, but maybe I can do some things differently. So I decided to get on Plenty of Fish. So I got on, it took a little while, put some pictures up, wrote a little caption, biography thing, whatever. All right, so I got on, and literally before I could start or stop like my biography, like before I could finish it, there were guys in my inbox even before I finished it. And I thought that was kind of interesting. I was like, all right. So my game plan this time was I wasn't going to let it overwhelm me. I was going to be in more control. So one thing I did was you don't have to respond to every guy because there's like so many guys on like 10, 15 at a time. Like you don't have to respond to every guy. So the first thing I did was if a guy messaged me, I went and checked out his profile and read it and see what he said. So if there were things on there that I didn't like some guys were saying, I'm just looking for a fun time, or they weren't necessarily family oriented, they didn't want children, they smoked, that kind of thing. That's things I weren't interested in. I also look for, a lot of misspellings, not two and two, your and your kind of thing. That kind of aggravates me. So I look for things like that. And I was like, all right, so some of the guys I can weed out. So the guys that I did like, I was like, all right, I like them, so I'll respond. Every guy basically says, hey, beautiful, hello, beautiful. If you're so beautiful, why are you single? Basically, every guy says that. So I'm just like, hey, how are you? So we start talking from there. I noticed that there were two guys that had this theme. One guy I think was kind of maybe a catfish, one wasn't. So there was a theme of I was married for 4 years and my wife died and I have a daughter and I'm just looking for love kind of thing. And I was like, okay. And then it was like a long paragraph he wrote. I speak 4 languages and blah, 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 blah. I was like, sir, I don't have time for this. And then this particular person was like, oh, I'm ready to settle down. Are you ready to be my wife? I'm like, sir, this is just like the third message. What do you mean? What are you talking about, wife? Too overwhelming. So I eventually stopped talking to him because I wasn't into all that. The other guy seemed a little bit more believable because he actually had pictures of, his daughter, his family, that kind of thing. So, and he wasn't all, I speak 4 languages and all that kind of stuff. He was kind of more just simple, normal to me. So that was pretty cool. All right, so I started it on a Monday. So Monday night, I started it. I was like, okay, it's going good. I downloaded the app because I didn't keep wanting to go to the internet, log in, that thing. So I started the app and things were going good. I did notice Tuesday, the guys were like, well, can we exchange numbers? And I'm just like, absolutely not. It's a million. Okay, I'm exaggerating. It's like maybe 15 of you asking for my number. I'm not giving all of you my number. So that was my way of controlling it again and not being overwhelming. I'm not going to give all these guys my numbers. I don't even, know you like that. So one guy was like, well, it's better than just waiting for you to respond on here. And I'm like, well, that's kind of part of the process. You wait for each other to respond. So I kind of controlled that, hey, if they did not like the fact that I didn't want to give my number, I guess that was a little sign to me, okay, well, that's not the one, that's not going to work out. So moving on. So most of the guys I said I wouldn't give my number to, they were cool. And then we just kept talking. So things were good Tuesday, Wednesday, I just chit chat kind of thing. Thursday come and there was one guy who I had started talking to on Monday. He messaged me on Thursday and was like, could he have my number? And I think I said something like fast mover I see or something like that, something silly. And he was like, the new little thing that's going around, like, I'm good, love, enjoy. He said something like to that effect. So I was like, okay, boom, he ain't it. Let's keep it moving. So I got off and I was doing something. Then I attempted to get back on and I couldn't get back on at all. It was so weird. So I'm like, okay, maybe, the system is down. I'll give it a little while. Wait a little while, tried to get back on. I could not get back on. I was like, this is weird. So I was like, maybe I need to change my password or something. So I type in the thing to type in my email address to change my password. And I never received an email to change my password. I think I did it like 20 times. Never did it to change my email, my password. I never got it. And then I was getting notifications in my email, like if somebody sent me a message or something. But then I noticed that I stopped getting those too. So I thought that was really, really weird. So I'm like, I go on there to look at the little help thing, and it says like your page can be deactivated if they see something sexual or something like that. Nothing in there was sexual because I wasn't trying to be sexual with any of them. But I'm like, it literally happened after I told this particular guy that I didn't want to give him my number. And he seemed kind of like mad about it. So I'm like, I wonder if he reported my page and got it taken down. I don't know. So I tried again. I think that Friday, I tried to log on again. I tried to send my email address, change my password. Absolutely nothing. So I took that as a sign as to like, maybe, you shouldn't be on here. Maybe, you should go back to Walmart where your man probably is because that's where you be at all the time. Okay, hint, I be at Walmart. So I eventually deleted the app. I still got back on like the internet part to see if I could actually delete the profile, but you have to log in to delete the profile. So that kind of made me a little upset because I don't want my profile just being out there for people to see and I'm not on there. But again, I can't log on to delete the profile. So basically, if the page isn't deactivated, the profile is just sitting there. So I would say this little online dating thing was an epic fail. Totally, totally fail. And I take that as a sign to like, all right, Ty, maybe it's not your time. Maybe you're going to meet him another way again at Walmart because that's where I be at. Like you'll meet him in a different way. So I do think it was still good because I stepped out and I tried it. I didn't let fear or anything else keep me from at least trying it. So I tried it and it didn't work out. I'm not going to try it again because I don't want a whole bunch of profiles out there with me. If something happens, I can't delete the profile. I don't want any of that. So I tried it again. It didn't work out. That was my sign. So you guys tell me if you've actually tried it again and did it work out? Did you find somebody? Did you find your boo? Did you end up being friends? Like, tell me how it went. And again, this was a learning lesson, but I'm still happy that I actually did what I said I was going to do. I said I was going to do it and I did it. It didn't work out, but I'm still happy that I did it. So until next week, I'll be back with another video. And remember, try not to be dysfunctional. And if you are, just pick yourself up and keep going. Life keeps going. God is still good. He is still supplying all of our needs. He's still a loving God, a gracious God. And he's right there to pick you up when things go down. So until next week, I'll see you guys later. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.